Ever wondered where all that recycled paint goes? Here in Portland, we actually have a way to reuse it. Let's take a look at how it's done.
Now it's time for Made in the Northwest.
All right, we're down here at metropaint with Cortland. You guys have a great program down here. Let's talk about this today. I'm excited to see what you guys are doing.
Awesome, thanks for coming out. Well, my name is Cortland Benson. I'm the manager of metropaint recycling facility here on Swan Island. metropaint is operated by Metro Regional Government, who is in the greater Portland metropolitan area. This is our Swan Island location, which is right next to our recycling facility. We have 12 standard colors that we sell year round. We also have some limited edition colors as far as some boutique colors. These 12 standard colors are offered in quart cans, 1 gallon cans, and 5 gallon pails.
What I love about what you guys do is you take other people's trash and make a wonderful product that people can still use out there.
Yeah, you know, this program was developed over 20 years ago. The idea was to keep unwanted or unused latex paint out of the landfill. A part of that is to protect people, the environment, and so forth. So it's post-consumer paint that we turn into a 100% recycled product that we issue back out to the community at a low cost price.
That's great. Let's go take a look. I'm curious to see how you guys do it.
Let's go.
All right, Cortland, what do we got out here?
So out here, this is part of our retail area where we pick and pull orders for customers. At our facility here on Swan Island, you can also drop off up to 35 gallons of latex paint on a daily basis. In addition to collection here at our facility, you can also drop off latex paint at our South and Central transfer stations and the Household Hazardous Waste Department.
Nice, that's great. And for those people out there that have that old, paint from the old bedroom or whatever, you can get it out, get it down here where you guys can use it.
Absolutely.
Let's go take a look. Shall we go see what's going on? All right, so we have paint coming in the door. What happens?
Yeah, so paint is received here at our bay doors. We are a partner of Paint Care of Oregon, which is a collection for paint.
Nice.
When paint is brought here, it's offloaded, it's weighed, and then it's segregated into rows based off of the container size. It comes in quarts, gallon cans, and 5 gallon pails.
Nice, and then goes up to the lab from there?
It goes up to the processing room where we have a team who then opens it and examines it and sorts it.
Let's go take a look.
Let's take a look.
All right, so this looks like where the magic happens here.
This is definitely the magic. This is probably the most colorful room in Portland. Inside here, we have staff that are working 5 days a week, 7 to 3:30, and they're sorting and they're processing paint. There's 16 color-coded sinks in here. Paint is open, it's examined for quality, making sure that there's value to it, and then it's dumped in sinks with like-type colors that are then gravity-fed down to 250-gallon totes below us, which we call the tank farm.
Looks like we're making paint over here.
We are. This is our production area. When totes come out of the processing room, they're staged in production. They are mixed, they are sampled, a retain is taken so we can do batch work at a later time. We have 3 different tanks here of different sizes. We can do up to 2,000 gallon batches of any one color at any given time.
Wow, that's cool. And those bigger batches, it kind of gives you a chance to balance out all the different paint colors that come in so you can work with it.
Absolutely, and all of that is based off of inventory. So if we're low, we'll do a larger batch. If we're not as low, we might do a smaller batch. We also do exports from time to time, so we're filtering paint and sending it out internationally. Other things that happen here is there's in-can preservatives and different things that are added for that quality control to make sure that that standard color or that product is consistent all the time.
It seems to me one of the challenges that you guys have is, a brand new paint company that's taking new paint, they've got their little mix and they do it and it's the same every time.
Yeah.
You guys have different stuff coming in all the time, so that big 250 gallon box of paint is a different color than it was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
How do you guys work with that?
Well, it just depends on what the color is when it comes out. We might blend 2 totes, we might blend 6 or 7 totes together to make those batches. And so we're looking for totes that are similar and we blend those together. And then there's other processes in our lab and testing that we do to bring it up to those standards.
Nice, should we go take a look at that lab?
Let's take a look.
Let's do it. All right, so we're in the lab where the science happens, right?
Yes, we're in the lab. This is where we do a number of tests to ensure that quality. We are testing for density or viscosity. We're testing for VH. We're testing for hide power to make sure that it's covering up colors. All batches get tested and they have to fit within a certain range before they qualify to be produced.
Nice, and so that way you get that consistent quality, so if somebody comes in and buys 10 gallons, they got the same kind of feel with all that.
Absolutely. There's a number of in-can preservatives that we add, and again, that's to boost that quality, to knock down any mold or mildew that could potentially be in the paint, and to make sure that it stays that viable product.
Nice, that's great. So again, high quality, good hide, which makes for good paint.
Absolutely. And you can use Metro Paint. It's an interior exterior paint. It's a low sheen, and you can use it on a number of things. We've had people paint boats. We've had people paint RVs. We've also had artists use it for art projects as well.
All right, so tell me about this color matching process. It looks like that's a lot of work.
Yeah, so like I said, we have our 12 standard colors, and we have to match those standards consistently day to day, week to week throughout the year. And we have a number of tools. A spectrometer is used to take a sample of the color, and then it gives us values that need to be added to that batch to bring it up to the standard. So it'll tell us what volume of paint and what colors of paint we need to add to it to bring it up or down to create that standard consistently.
Nice, that way it's the same in the bucket every single time.
Same every time.
Nice. Let's go look at that finished paint. I'm curious to see it. Now, you guys got a lot of paint down here.
Yeah, we have lots of paint, hundreds of thousands of gallons. This paint is constantly moving in and out to our distributors and our retailers. We're processing over 30 cage units that we receive from Paint Care of Oregon, which is over 250,000 gallons each year.
Wow, that's a lot of paint. So people want to find this stuff, how do they get it?
They can come get it here at our Swan Island location, which is 4805-25 North Basin. For more information, they can visit us at metropaint.org.
Now, what's this about the sale you guys got going on?
Yeah, we're having a year-end sale of September 28th through the 30th, where people can come out and get up to 40 gallons of free paint of our limited edition colors. On top of that, they can also purchase our standard colors at reduced pricing.
Man, that's a great deal. Metro Paint, made right here in the Northwest. Feel good paint, feel good price.